Now, first off, this video is going to be like, or it seems out of the blue, but I don't think I ever truly thanked, the viewers and subscribers to the channel and whatnot. So, yeah, sorry, this is a random thing that's going to be in your feed, but I just want to say, the past like 4 years or going on almost 4 years, like, I do appreciate the people who've come to the channel, shown extra support, watched me. I just do want to show like genuine appreciation with what I do with the artwork and replying back to comments. So I'll see how this video does, and if people like it, I'm going to be reading comments and replying to them like in real time. Well, I mean, sort of. This isn't really a live stream, but whatever the comments I haven't responded to, I'm going to respond to. So I'm going to always begin with like my members first because they go, a little bit extra. I mean, I don't think I charge that much, like 99 cents for a basic tier and get access to artwork, but hey, it's completely up to you. Cost of living is insane lately, so a penny saved is a penny earned. But hey, Steven, thank you. You've been a member for over a year. So we're going to start with you. This reminds me about the original Valkyrie profile. I never played that game. But I do know the name. It was famous on the PlayStation 1 because we can hear character voice through the story and it's captivating. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think voices, in a video game help bring it to life, kind of like Spyro the Dragon. You know what I mean? That was my first PlayStation 1 game and the voices help. Was more lively to the stories. Yeah, I think so. I think the voices will help it a lot more. Absolutely. I mean, I don't mind reading, but the voices are nice. I can't wait to see these characters being brought to life or bring me to life. Yeah, it is awesome. And extra quotes. I totally agree with this. And it's another way we are experiencing our favorite game. Thanks so much, Steven. So you're the first one for this video. And then I'm gonna respond to everybody else. So bam. I'm gonna do it in order. I know I responded to one guy, which I do appreciate. I just wanted to sometimes, like, everyone's busy, we have work and all that. I just wanted to respond to someone and be like, yeah. And I did do some thumbs up here. I've been waiting, your father 1555. I've been waiting for this day for you specifically. Oh, thank you, man. Since high school. A bit younger, but I still love it. Thank you so much, man. Thanks so much for thinking of me. Do appreciate it. And for someone a little younger, glad you are playing into this game. Because when I look at my analytics, most of us are like 28 and older. So anyone younger than that, that's amazing. I have faith in our next generation here. Emulation is always the way, man. Looks like they're using everything from War of the Lions except the actual extra gameplay content. It wasn't part of Matsuno's original design. Yeah. But I think he actually said some of it was alright, I don't see a problem with a lot of this, but this comment is mostly for LH Fire X. Yeah, it is a let down for sure, but we can always go back to War of the Lions. But funny how they are using these FMV scenes. But yeah. Looking good. Can't wait till... Yeah, it is looking good. Thank you again, Michael. You've commented on this channel. A lot of these people have many, many times. Totally. I can't as well. That's like thumbs upping everything here. Hayato. Yeah, Phil Lamar is talented. His range with the voices, man. Um, I don't know his whole resume, so someone in the comments is gonna correct me here. I know he did a Vamp from Metal Gear Solid 2 or Metal Gear. I'll just say Metal Gear, right? He did Ramza Beov, I think Hermes in Futurama, and that one guy in Jimmy Neutron, like Static X too, right? Or Static Shock. Like, getting confused with some new metal bands. Yeah, his voice is amazing. Yeah, he is wonderful overall, and he was fun when I asked him to do cameos with Rams's voice. So he paved the way, man. Absolutely. I'd love to meet him one day. Okay, I'm gonna reply to these comments real quickly. I have a cameo just a few months ago. He still can pull off Rams's voice, like when he did Warped Lions into City NC. To me, perfectly fine. He doesn't sound old at all, in my opinion. But sounds, to each their own, right? I mean, he still sounds young to me, in my opinion. But yeah, I agree. I mean, he's almost 60. He should have been Zalbag or even Orlando. No, Zalbag's young, man. He's not even he's like 28. Which, I mean, almost the big 3-0. But yeah, Phil Lamar can still pull it off. I mean, that's how good his range is. You know what I mean? I hate RNG damage. Yeah, absolutely. With the repeating fists or pummel. Same here. It can be fun in a playthrough, but a huge letdown, totally. So I like comments mostly relevant to the video, but because I respond to everybody and stuff happens in personal, sometimes it's annoying and all that, but yeah, I'll try and respond to everybody. I'm not going to make this a regular thing, but if people love it this much, I will go on. I'll grab this later. Yeah, absolutely. Grab the game when you want. Or if you see someone review it that you like and you're for it, yeah. Or if you don't have the money or want to go on a discount, absolutely, guys. It's your money. Like, do what you want with it. It's your hard-earned stuff. For sure. I think it will be a good buy, especially over a lot of other things and video games. Absolutely. Like, no matter what, like if people like War of the Lions better, I mean, I'm probably still going to like War of the Lions better for the most part because of the multiplayer and whatnot and the rendezvous. Like, I'm still sure this is going to be a solid game. The base of its Final Fantasy Tactics. Okay, not going to lie. Thank you, Brad Steven. I'm extremely excited for this. But I kind of hope they would have gone with a little more modern graphics. Yeah, absolutely. I don't blame you. Everyone's great. Nobody cares if you're not gonna lie. This would have been a massive budget increase, but Square's in financial trouble. Yeah, maybe they shouldn't have made Forspoken, right? But Tactics Ogre, I feel like got a better budget. You know what I mean? And Let Us Cling Together back in the day, like before Reborn now, Let Us Cling Together on the PSP was a thing. I just want to throw that out there. A lot of the artwork was redone, the sprites, they added a whole bunch of stuff. Wonderful game if you haven't played it. Let Us Cling Together. Reborn, I hate those buff cards on the field. I think it was a terrible design. And yeah. I am excited for this too. I mean, I bought the collector's edition, man. I bought a PS5 copy, I bought a Switch, I bought a Nintendo Switch copy so I can play it while I'm in bed. Like, I'm all for recording it, but there are times where I just want to play a game. You know what I mean? So, like, that's what I want my Switch copy for, is for me to just enjoy it and have fun. You know, like I still play other games, but FFT is still my love. And I don't blame you, Steven. I wish we got more artwork, um, new updated OST with the option to turn it off. FFT deserves the world and more. I completely agree with you. Like even some the War of the Division models look great. You know what I mean? I really like that, and you know multiplayer and all that. But yeah, because I'm biased, you know, I'm just saying everyone's biased. You know what I mean? Like I wish FFT got more, but I'm happy with this. I wish the collector's edition came with the game, but look at that white and gold armor. Thank you for the comments, Yato. Oh man, speaking of armor, that chapter 4 armor. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to that. Nice, totally mix it up. Maybe Nobleman and Commoner, Heretic and Hero lines. Yeah, or it could be about, at least with the Ramza. That applies to all of them. Is that I don't think Delete is a heretic in any way, shape, or form, unless maybe Zalmor like survived and got the win, and you saw Delita. Yep, I'm gonna, dude. Wonder Sure for Mora. Stop. Sorry about that. Oh, it could be. Yeah, could be for both. I just don't see how heretic applies to Delita. Yeah. All right. That's the just Lou 08, just to be a Ben voicing Dice Dog. We don't actually find out he's a villain until his BS was revealed. Big Bro Dice sounding cool and calm. I mean, good comment, but the thing is, I was just amazed at Ben's delivery. You know what I mean? In his role of Dice Dog. Like, I was just because there are some voice actors, you know, we're not gonna like the sound of. You know what I mean? Like, I was not a fan of, and sorry, I don't know his name, of like Lancelot Tartaros in Tactics Ogre Reborn. I didn't like that. I didn't like Ari Cell. I don't think it really fit. I didn't like the sound personally. Some people are gonna love it. That's fine. As like I said with sounds, as long as you don't like the ting tings, better than Linkin Park, it's all good when it comes to sounds. All right. So I'll be like, yeah, good comment. Thank you, but I was just more impressed with his delivery and sound before we go into too deep stuff. Yeah. Dice Star. I mean, is he really a politician though? Well, I mean, kinda. He's the head of the House Beowulf, oldest son. Dice Stark's eldest brother. Um, yeah, he's more of like a strategist, right? Would that be a politician? But yeah, let's not analyze it too deep. I was just impressed with his role. It has. Hopefully, this game will add more dialogue. With Mustadio, like you deploy these unique characters. As to how much, I think Matsuno says 60% more, but we don't know how true that is. We got to play the game. We're gonna find out. That's the beauty of it. This price. So, based on this, based on the clip I show towards or the end, I'm sure it will. And there is evidence, but as to a whole lot more, we don't know. We gotta wait till the game, all right? 335, but not a Dark Knight. You know what? I thought I loved Dark Knight, but there's so many people in the comments who love it more than me. Like, some people were saying they won't even buy the game because there's no Dark Knight. That's insane. But that's awesome, and it's your money and what you want to do with it. I love Dark Knights too, but some of you guys put my love to shame. No Holy Knight, no Dark Knight, just a Squire from beginning to end. They should at least allow Ramja to become Dark Knight, since the church... Yeah, I'm all for it. Yeah. Bam. Laugh out loud. Nope. I mean, yeah. Yeah, people are entitled to their opinion. If people don't want to buy this, if people think War of Alliance is the best, and people think War of Alliance is not good, PlayStation 1, yeah, let them feel that way. Even though I have arguments and stuff of why each version has its pros and cons. I wish they increased the number of enemies and the number of allies we can bring into battle. We get too many recruits and can only bring 5. We'll have a hard time finding all those extra dialogue. Yeah, I don't see why not. Having more characters. Yeah, I'm all for this. Totally. But still happy with what we got. At least from what I've seen in the trailer. Thank you, Jorge, XY, or George. Aram's Avatar for the win, man. Alright. Alright, Aaron, I'm loving all the upgrades, the mini-map, the smoother sprites, the new dialogue, hardened mode, etc. I don't care about World of Lions that much, but I do. Oh, you don't care about World of Lions content? Ah, man, I don't think I'm gonna heart this comment. I'm sorry. I will reply to you, though. Story trailer is bonerific. I mean, I liked it. I am not sure if I'd say bonerific, but maybe if there's like more women or something, I don't know. But all right. Yeah, it's great. The War of the Lions stuff was actually solid, but to each their own. I mean, we got extra scenes and dialogue that tied in the story better. Like, you know, you had Weegraph, like, joining Knights Templar. Yeah. Lionel's Neo Liege Lord. That's actually a rumor in the original Final Fantasy Tactics, by the way. But we don't doesn't really talk about Elise and all that. So on. So it was good. Not to mention the multiplayer. So yeah, thank you for the comment. But yeah, I think War of the Lions was solid. Now if it was like you're complaining about the slowdown and the sounds, yeah, but yeah, Luso was optional, Balthier was optional. Like I mean, Luso was required, but you didn't have to recruit him. You know? It was just fanfic we're gonna promote FFTA 2 and 12. But you know what? I'll just heart it. That's fine. Thank you, AAA. Pre-ordered on Steam once I heard about the exclusive goodies. Yeah. Might want to double dip and switch. Steam Deck compatible. Oh, Tactics Ogre Reborn, man. I'll still order it. I mean, I'll still heart it. Nice, good stuff. I got 3 copies myself. One on Steam, one on PS5. I actually don't have a PS5. And one on my Switch. I just want to play the game and have one game cover to look at. But yeah, I like the PS5. It's like bigger than the Switch. Well, they lied about using the word lines content other than the script. Yeah, I mean, you never know, right? Matsuno could be lying. Darkness Knight. You know, just based on that name, you're gonna get a heart. Dark Knights for the win. Yeah, they're using the FMV scenes. What's that? It's funny stuff. I totally agree. And Rudy, I see you all the time. Thank you for always being here commenting. Yeah, for sure. I think someone said they might be an option, right? Bad with sprites. Yeah, they are great. For sure. Although, I mean, we can always just watch the cutscenes again, right? Yeah, we'll see what other stuff they got. You know, never know. They are nobles. They must sound like nobles. Yeah, you know, you have a point. Um, but not all voice actors or the voice acting to the thing sounds great. Like Mega Man X7. Like, did anyone play that game? Like X sounds like he's lost. Zero just sounded like he got done, you know, beating it to X Hamster when he does his grunts with the saber. So, they're nobles. Yeah, but you never know with voice acting. Some characters. So that's what I'm gonna say here. Kind of get animals have no god. Yeah, he does have some of the best lines in the game, you know? Thumbs up. Thank you for the other comment, Jorge. Love it. And I hope Adema, Lincoln Park, and MMA are in that as well. Like I said, 2000s new metal, man. That's the best stuff. Thumbs up. And Tactics Ogre music is great too. I still like the Let Us Cling Together PSP one the best. But Reborn soundtrack is. I don't know who Crispin Freeman is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. But thank you, Darkness Knight. I'm just a heart just because your name. They didn't animate the summon beasts. I mean, don't they still use the same exact thing from the PS1? But isn't it the same though? Isn't it the same as the base game? Yeah, so I know they said, or what the developer said, they made it from scratch, but I'm sure they use some reverse engineering. Because a lot of this looks exactly like the main game, but you know, of course, it's touched up and polished and added, but I'm sure reverse engineering was used. Absolutely. Already thinking of epic names for my characters. Think I'll call my mediator. Hold on, I can't see him. Riva. Okay, after the man on the Star Trek Next Gen episode. I actually don't know who that is. I don't know Star Trek that well. I'm sorry. Um, good stuff. Sorry, I don't know Star Trek that well. And yeah, more space is always great. Absolutely. 50 roster space. Uh yeah, but I mean, I get where people are coming from with this and all, but I just think he did a good job with the role. You know what I mean? I didn't want. I'm not trying to overanalyze it. I'm just saying it's in terms of sound. Yeah, yeah, but I'm mostly saying it in terms of sound. I thought the voice was good. I'm not overanalyzing. I'm not overanalyzing anything. You know what I mean? It's like a Linkin Park song, like whatever. Let's just say Paper Cut. Sounds so badass. Like when I say just that, I'm just focusing on that aspect. Of course, there's deeper meaning and stuff that people are talking about, but for now, I'm just talking about the sound and the sound only. Yeah, I'm confused too. Yeah, no War of the Lines. Same. Let's use that. Yeah, I totally get that. Trailers always spoil something. You know what I mean? That's why I try not to watch trailers if it's a game, but we'll see. I feel like yeah, I feel like they always spoil things. Become the king of men, ditch the ranger, Ramza? Wait, what? The ranger? I'm sorry, I don't quite get this. Ranger? Yeah. Unless maybe the costume? Or what his armor in chapter 4 is? Who knows? It's so weird that they use the script and cutscenes, but still try to justify leaving out characters and classes. Yeah. It's an odd one. Yeah, for sure it's odd. I don't know what's going on. Italian Avalanche. Thank you. Love you as well. Thank you. And thank you, Jeffox45. I want to say and thank you for about trailers. Yeah, he's holding Excalibur. But we'll see what happens. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for watching, being here, Ryan. Or Yarrow. Watching and commenting. You enjoyed those Tito Ortiz videos? Oh, all my recommended, huh? Yes. Want to be an old, young man and outlive my kids. Yeah, if people who know Tito Ortiz and his old videos, I mean, he's still a legend and he's still a veteran. I respect him. He did so much for the MMA and UFC. So hopefully get that comment. So it was War of the Lions without Lusso and Balthier. For me, it's like War of the Lions as kids, but not in the same way. Yeah. Kinda, sorta. But we gotta wait until the final product is here. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna heart this. Thank you. All right. When I freaking saw Ramza in his blue armor, I mean, doesn't he always wear blue though? I was like, holy fucking shit, fuck yeah. Butt pants, XD, XD. Also, who's ready to whoop Algus' Argath, you know, same difference, XD. Rafa Malik. Yeah, Malite. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not a big fan. I'm just gonna be honest. That's the worst part of the trailer. I wish it didn't happen. Yeah, I'm looking forward to everyone. In agreement with you, Super Saiyan Eevee. Super Saiyans are cool, and hey, Eevee's my favorite Pokemon. Absolutely, I want to like thumbs this up 200 times. In my head canon, he uses crappy armor because that's how he's branded as a heretic. He can't go into cities and buy good armor. Glad you have good fashion sense. And I can totally get behind that idea. Boom, replied. Will Cloud still be in? So he's going to be voiced by Cody Christian, two first names, and Aerith. Yeah, Brianna White. Yeah. So, yeah, he will be in and will be voiced his remake VA. Cody Christian. And Aerith, that Ares or Ares. I know some people say it Ares. Ares. Brianna White. There we go. Yes. All right. Please give us the War of the Lion bonuses, such as Beowulf and Ray's extra cutscenes. Best girls, Evilis's next top models, birthday, made by yours truly. Thank you guys. I'm so glad it's catching on. "100% agree. I don't care about Onion and Death Knight and stupid Luso and Balthier. Balthier is optional, so I don't get why people are saying like he's overpowered and you got to use him. No, he was optional. You had to go to the free city of Prevent, like, you know, after the battle, you know, with Malidol, you got to read the thing, and yeah, you have to go out of your way for him. So I don't understand that. Luso, I can sort of understand. Like, should have been more unique with both of their abilities, but yeah, I don't really want to call it stupid. You get a thumbs down. Sorry, man. That would be great. Absolutely. And thank you for mentioning. But who knows what's going to happen? August sounds like an old guy. WTF, what the fuck? And what's with the voice acting? War of the Lions had amazing voices in the FMV scenes. This sounds like they're struggling to poop. I don't think I'm gonna heart this. Like, War of the Lions, the voice acting was great. But this is like they're continuously saying lines over and over and over. So we don't know how, like, you know, Robin Atkin Downs or Phil Lamar or Justin Cowden would be in like saying more lines. But thanks. You think so? I mean, August is like what, like 16, 15? But yeah. So yeah, he does sound a bit old, but I still thought he was good. I think the first one is a mix between the classic and the enhanced version of the game. I mean, wasn't it just all enhanced? Mountain Dew, Dew. Oh, I thought it was just enhanced. I could be wrong though. Yeah, I thought it was just enhanced. Okay, so we're going into a different video. Ric Flair 69. Woo! The Nature Boy. Ric Flair. Thank you for commenting and watching my video. If you're the real Ric Flair, oh my gosh, but probably not. But anyway, I still love it. Thumbs up, heart. I use Orlando the Excalibur Plus, Ragnarok 2 Swords combo here. Very nice. I dig it totally. I spelled it totally wrong, but that's fine. If you compare the cutscenes with the old versions, the lighting is also way improved. I mean, it is nicer. But I don't know. From this comment, it seems like you're saying like it's like next level. I mean, it is nicer for sure, but it's like going from Polygon blocky Cloud Strife in Final Fantasy 7 to like Rebirth or Advent Children Cloud. Like I don't think it's that kind of improvement. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean I feel like that's what you're saying with the comment. Looks like it does look better, but I mean, it does look better. That's drastic, like Fantasy 7. Cloud to remake Cloud. Yeah. That's what I feel like you're getting with the comment. Yeah. I mean it's nicer, it's upgrade for sure, but it's not like oh my gosh, it's not like a standard room at a hotel, then you go to like the ocean view suite. You know what I mean? Seems like they have made it like Tactics Ogre Reborn, where certain characters talk, like if they know the enemy. This was a thing already in Tactics Ogre Let Us came together in the PSP remake. I just want to clarify that. Like, Reborn took from that because there was a version earlier. You know what I mean? Before the posers, like, Let Us Cling Together was a thing. PSP remake. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. It's in a comment. Way before Reborn did. Yep. I'm just saying, like, there are problems with the PSP one, especially with like class leveling system, but yeah, I still loved it. No heart because you gotta play the original. Okay, so the confirmation on having a max 50 units. Everyone knows that thing is in heat all year round. Oh my god. That's a total comment. I'm gonna laugh. Greatness. I wanted to hear Worker 8's or Construct 8's robot voice. I'm sure it will come. Absolutely. Thank you for the comments, Sayato. There's several. I can't unsee this comment now. Kicking a puppy? Poor thing. Indeed, she did. I remember this video. I would love it too, but end before someone says play the FFTA games. It's funny that they show us a knight, an archer, a thief, and a monk, but in the end, it does matter. Right, Chemist? Yeah, it's an odd one. For sure. But it is what it is. Agreed, Heart. In terms of looks, for sure. I mean, it's matching. Agreed. I don't like chapter 4. But hey, some people think Trailblazer looks better than Shauna, right? I don't know. Will Ramses stay a squire the entire game? I mean, his squire was technically unique. You know, can equip knight swords, robes, shields. You know, he has Tailwind, Yell, or, you know, Cheer Up, Steal, Shout, Ultima. Like, technically, and he can equip knight swords. Technically speaking, he is. What do you mean original aesthetic? Yeah. I think he will stay a squire. For sure. And yeah, kinda. Because keep in mind, okay, I don't think it was truly built from the ground up because there's reverse engineering and Final Fantasy Tactics as a game. Like, we all have ROMs of it, or if you bought the digital copy on PSN, it's like less than 500 megabytes. The game really isn't that big. You know what I mean? I know reverse was used, absolutely. And still a lot of work was put in. We should have gotten more. Absolutely. Wait a second. Tiago Lopez, I see a lot of, this is good, but, and I'm hating, really. I just thought you would like this more. Dude, I do like this more. I got a Switch just for this game, okay? Copies on Amazon, you know, PS5, Steam. I'm getting the collector's edition. So combine that all, okay? Nintendo Switch is like $200 with tax, like 210. 3 copies of the game. That's like $200 right there if you consider taxes. Collector's edition, like 200, 200, 200. I almost spent 1,000. Okay, like I'm not gonna heart this. I'm sorry. Like I like you, but I mean I'm spending nearly $1,000. Got a Switch. 3 copies of the game and the collector's edition. I'm sorry, but just gotta speak the facts here. I'm putting my money where my mouth is and speaking all action. And I live in Hawaii, guys. It's like the most expensive place ever, okay? Like, how are you gonna tell me I'm not more excited? Look at my money that I'm spending, alright? That's a lot. 7-Eleven, the night is Alicia. Is it really? I gotta go back and watch it. Go back and take a look. Yeah, it's solid. Very, very good. For what we have seen so far. At least in my opinion. Delita says Bale first, right? And Dissidia. Dissidia NT as well. Something went wrong. Let me see. And Dissidia NT. There we go. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah, I totally agree here. Sadly, we can't have it. I wish we did, though. Yep. Dude, you're a psycho. How can you watch a trailer and not use full screen? Yeah, thank you, I am. I'm a Final Fantasy Tactics YouTube channel. There we go. August, the son of Gavgarian. I, yeah, I don't know about that, but funny comment. I took it, definitely, in this video. Toshina, maybe Mustadi will get buffed in Deep Blues Chronicles and get innate support skills. Uh, who knows? But I'd be for it. But I'll be for it, absolutely. Random battles are still a thing, but you have the option to flee from them. I mean, thank you, but I don't remember mentioning it in the video or anything about it. I was just reacting to what I've seen. I don't think I ever. From what I remember. But yeah, having an option is always great. Thank you, 7 Deadly Streamers. Your Lego stuff has been awesome. Yeah, I'm always honest. You know what I mean? And I'm going to reply to people. That's the way it should be. Not, I mean, I've seen some people where they only responding to the negatives. And it's like, I've seen this guy like not respond to people who pay him money. I'm like, dude, you're not that much, like, you're a big channel, but you know what I mean? Your comments and all that. You can make the comments. If you can take the time to respond to the negatives, you can respond to the positive stuff and the people who give you money. Absolutely. So thanks. I'm all about being honest and genuine. And I hope so too. Because I hate chapter 4. Or his chapter. Yep. Dude, he never did. You know what I could have done with a Bulk or Barrack? I could have done his Zeklos. No, I mean Beta Sandwich dialogue. Yeah. I forgot about that. I wouldn't Dice Dark sound cool here at this point in the story. You shouldn't know his intentions. He's speaking with his youngest brother. I get you have to get to 10-minute. Well, what's the point of a 10-minute mark? Yeah. I mean, thanks for the comment and watching. I'm not going to heart your comment, by the way. Sorry. I'm not overanalyzing this and being wrong with some stuff, which I've seen people. Oh, this is what. No. But yeah, thank you. NetHack. This was like dot hack infection fan. Another art from her. But the sprite is god tier. Oh yeah, the sprite's good. Absolutely. Did you prefer his chapter 2 and 3 sprite? But yeah, I dig the chapter 4 look as well. Thank you, Jinkage. Watching and commenting, being here. Mott Brothers, huge Mega Man fan. The PS1 version of this was better. I mean, a lot of the dialogue was just more charismatic. Like it stuck to you. You remembered it. You know what I mean? It's like I know some people are gonna hate Limp Bizkit's songs and music, but it was just so catchy and awesome. You know what I mean? Like it's not trying hard to like write some deep lyrics. Like for example, I love Linkin Park, and the lyrics are deep, but I will easily take Rollin' over Until It Breaks. Like, you know, Limp Bizkit until Rollin' over Linkin Park's song Until It Breaks. Totally. It was just memorable. For most of it. Oh wait, shoot. I hit cancel. Deleted did nothing wrong? Wait, what? I mean, he's an ends. The end justifies the means kind of a guy. You know, he's like the Illidan, the anti-hero. I mean, he did say start the war with Goltana, right? I mean, he was better than Goltana for sure, but by no means. And I do like Delita, but by no means. But he is far from a saint. Yeah, I'll have to disagree. Hey, perfectly fine with that, man. As long as you don't say the Ting Ting's better than Linkin Park, or you know, you're gonna say rude stuff. Absolutely, they should have done more. You know, new updated soundtrack, more art, more art. Yes, thank you. Bam replied. Spoiler warning, come on. Wait, I remember you. You played the game before. Everyone here has. What does this mean? The old man who takes a lot and runs really fast. Yeah, yeah, he is old, huh? That is true. With that haste on. Yeah, he does. With that haste. So much dialogue. Yeah. This one was a long one. What was the one thing? Mustadio talking to Ramza in the Wheatgraph fight at Orban Monastery. More. Yep. I'm gonna go back to community, see if there's any new comments. I hated this stage. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. Yeah, I didn't include this in the top 10. It definitely could have been an honorable mention, especially for first timers. Those dragons, his built-in defense up, and all that. Bam. Hope you stole that fancy gun of his. I didn't. Not this time. Yeah, and then we don't keep it anyway, but I do have a blaster. But all right, this was a different kind of video, guys. We'll see if you guys like me responding to your comments in real time. Like once I get a lot of them, I can go and make the video, but if not, it is what it is. I'll still respond either way. But hey, if you guys actually watched this long of a video, mad props to you. I appreciate you guys a lot. More stuff to show and come. And yeah, more Final Fantasy Tactics content. Regardless, like before and after the Ivalice Chronicles, I'm still gonna do stuff. War of the Lions, original FFT mods, FFTA, FFTA2, Ivalice Chronicles, and some other variety stuff. So yeah, I'm here, and thanks for a lot of these people who have just watched all my stuff just because of me, and not just because of Final Fantasy Tactics. So hey, have a blessed day, and I'm wishing you the best when it comes to your health, wealth, and happiness. Take care, and I'll see you soon.